Anyone who's been following the Bryan Carlson saga will know that recently more women have come out and called him an abuser.
And I said, give me a list of all of them because it's going to be all of them. No, it won't be her. She wouldn't because she's married and we were sexting.
So, let's talk about this, shall we? So in his message to me, Bryan is trying to make it seem as if I forced his hand, because without this information about the type of relationship that we had, anything that I say is out of context. I completely disagreed, because I never claimed to be a victim of his. I never claimed that he abused me. All I said was, I believe he's a liar, I believe he's a manipulator, I believe he gaslights people, I believe that he leads women on and then calls them crazy or obsessive or jealous when they're no longer fun or useful to him. I didn't go into details or specifics, and none of those things have anything to do with my marriage or my relationship with Bryan. So, the only thing it does do is discredit me as a reliable source, but that's only relevant if I'm asking you to trust me and take my word for it, which I'm not doing. All I did was state my position and my beliefs. And everything else that I'm going to share with you is screen recordings of voice notes, so you'll be able to hear what Bryan says in his own words, in his own voice. So there is no need for you to trust me. You'll be able to hear it for yourselves. So in the end, the only thing that they were actually trying to achieve was to hurt me, embarrass me, possibly damage my marriage. Fortunately, I'm not an idiot, and I knew that this was likely to happen if I spoke out because it's the only thing he has on me. He knows nothing else about me, apart from some kinks that I might have, but I'm not ashamed of my kinks. While we're on the subject though, raise your hand if you've ever heard Bryan say, they attack the person, not the argument, because they know they're in the wrong and they can't defend themselves. Just saying. And just before I go, I'd like to share with you this lovely message that he sent me last night. Pause to read. So I have a few things to say about this. Firstly, doesn't that seem like an overreaction? Like, I haven't even gone into details about anything yet. All I did was say I think he's a liar and a manipulator. No, I'm no expert, but that looks like somebody who is mentally and emotionally unstable to me. Secondly, sharing someone's nudes without their express permission is illegal. It's an actual crime, so you probably shouldn't be making threats like this when you already have lots of legal issues to be dealing with. Honestly, this seems like a waste of time and energy, and I'm not sure why you're bothering when you have so much on your plate already. Thirdly, for someone who claims to care about men's mental health, you don't seem to care about my husband's mental health, even though in a video quite recently I revealed that he's already on antidepressants. Like, fuck him, right? As long as it hurts me, he's just collateral damage. Is that it? And I did warn him, by the way, that you might try and contact him, and he said he doesn't give a shit what you have to say, and also, you clearly don't know me or us if this is your idea of a threat. And finally, thank you for showing me that I am in fact doing the right thing here. You haven't frightened me off, you've strengthened my resolve, so good job.